out here and waiting for the plows to come through and dig out the alleyway so I can get my car out. So since I have to wait for plowing, I thought I would do an orchid update before I went to work. So starting downstairs, my two no ID Phalaenopsis that I got from the trash are still in bloom. Let's see, my Dendrobium nobile hybrid Holy Night is still in bloom. My Masdevallia is still in bloom. It's lost one flower. The first one to open has already basically faded, but I still have 4 right here. Okay, let's see, upstairs in my growing area, my Cymbidium sinense is still in bloom. It blooms a fairly long time. Let's see, I have this fuzzy plant. I think it's a lipstick plant. It's in bloom. It is Dendrobium season, so down here where I have a whole bunch of nobile hybrids, I've got, let's see, Happy Lady, and then I have Violet Fizz Luna in bloom. The seed pods on my Encyclia elata are still maturing. Hopefully I'll be able to send them to somebody who wants them, but they're just sitting there for now. I have spiking here. Let's see. A tiger crow is spiking. Not ready yet. Over here I have a Shari Baby Red Fantasy that's blooming. And back there's a long spike going up. I think that's my Spasilitum. Let's see, I have another one flower. There's 2. They're bunched together. Let's see what this one is. This is also Lucky Angel is in bloom. In spike is my Royal Wings. You can see there's lots of buds on it. Not quite ready yet. Lots of buds. I have a Kingy Annum Kiki that's in bloom. I got this from my sister, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, 3, 4, a while back. It's having some trouble focusing on it. It's got a nice striated lip. Then let's see, I have this Eldorado. It's a mini that I got from Gold Country Orchids, and it's in bloom. There are some buds from here. You can see there's bud for some other Cattleya hybrids that are coming in. That one is from Sunset Valley Orchids. It's Catherine Clarkson by Sunspots. Not quite ready yet, but getting close. Let's see, more buds. This is an Ranges hybrid right here. This is James Coiner. Lots of stuff here. Everything in this tray right here is actually gonna leave on Saturday and go off to the Illinois Orchid Society auction where we raised money to fund conservation. Let's see, I've got this Petite Stars, has a spike on it right there. Okay, more nobile type. I have 2 Spring Dreams right here. I have Kumiko, which is ending. There, you can see here's another. And then next to it, very small, I have Apollon, which is also Spring Dream, but it's a different clone, cultivar. It's not quite open yet. The coloration is a little different. Kingianums. It's finishing up. I have a Specio Kingianum manum in the back here that is, well, it's putting out some more spikes, you can tell, but it's on, I guess that would make it its third big blooming. It's done 2 already, but as you can see, there are more buds. This is straight Kingianum. Whoops, made stuff fall over. Whoa. Lift these back up. Turn them around. Okay, more dendrobiums. Cuthbertsonii. So all 3 of these are pink giant by bicolor. I have on the pink one, the pink bicolor right here, I have 2 new blooms. They're winter blooms, so you can see that they're smaller than the summer bloom, which is right here. This one doesn't look like it's getting any more blooms. It's it had 2 at last month's update, and now it has 1. And this pink one, which is not a bicolor, has 1 new bloom. And again, you can also see on this one, this is the summer bloom, and it's much bigger than the winter bloom right here, a lot more open and flat. Phone's having a hard time focusing with all that bright white snow behind. My Fred Clarkara After Dark Baker's Black Magic is almost fully open now, and it has 27 buds, which is pretty good given that I lost 3 spikes and I lost about a dozen buds on it. Behind it is the fading blooms of my Momolani Rainbow. You can see the colors aren't as bright because the flowers are fading on it. Here is my Frosty Pink, which went to Orchid Quest last week and was totally abused. As you can see, the poor leaves here. It's gamely trying to continue blooming, but it was pretty banged up in the trip. My Yen Corona Green Genie is still blooming. Its flowers are also fading. You can see they're not quite as bright either, but I think we're now in month 2 or 3 of it blooming. So it's been blooming since December and it's now February. So this Hibiki Pink Elephants is still blooming. Even the dead section has a little bloom right here, but I'm pretty sure that once the bloom is over, I'm going to separate off that dead section and throw it out. Kingianum hybrids from Fred Clark, from Sunset Valley Orchids. This one's pretty much it's pretty much done. I've forgotten the name. It's Gilliston Jazz by Toka Starburst. You can really see all the flowers. It had 3 spikes. They've all bloomed out. This one right here, which is Donovan by Zip. It had 4 flowers last week, but I sent it to Orchid Quest, and now it only has 2. Let's see. Oh, this is my Potenar Pumpkin. It has 1, 2, 3. You see the back there, 4 spikes that I can see. 2 of them still have buds that aren't open. It is, I think it's Daffodil by Lemon Tree. My Hives, this is my Louise. You can see the flowers are dry. I also sent it to Orchid Quest and it's kind of rough on it. But it has some new blooms opening up. Springbird Kirishiki, only 3 flowers on this little kiki that I took off of the main plant. My Chysis bractensis is blooming, It has 3 buds. One is open. My How I Lava Burst is still going. I didn't send it to Orchid Quest because the flowers were getting sort of faded. You can see some of them have closed, but I still have a good number of them that are nice. And it's very red. Then this Trinervium is still blooming right here. And then I want to point this out. So I have a no ID Vanda or Ascocenda hybrid right here, and you can see it's really brown on that leaf right there. And the reason for that is it fell over on top of the fogger, and the ultrasonic actually killed the leaf. So it was green, it was doing fine, and then I noticed suddenly it was turning brown. It basically was sitting on top, and the vibration basically blew the cells inside the leaf apart, and it's dying. So it's probably going to fall off as soon as it's done imploding. So if you use foggers, be careful not to let them fall, your plants fall on top of right where the fog's made. That's where the ultrasonic disc is. And because obviously it's got enough motion to kill your plant. I've got, this is a little stars right here. It's really hard to see it. It's pointing out. I had, I think, 1 flower on last month, so 2 more that's opened up. Down below, my Richard Mueller crosses. This Hoku gem just keeps going and going and going. This is My Kai by Richard Mueller, and you can see that the Richard Mueller is not as strong as the My Kai parent. It looks mostly like a My Kai. My Junebug that is Sunshine is still blooming right there. It's been almost a month now. I think it was blooming last update. Around the back here. This looks like my golden peacock. Oh, we can barely even see it, but my golden peacock is in bloom. It's not well positioned. So let's see, is that, oh, more around the front here. My epimacrum came into bloom, and of course, this epi is still in bloom. It's always in bloom. It's great. You want flower, I mean, they're small, but if you ever want like flowers all the time, then an epiphymbriatum is the way to go. Look at this, all the little flowers are still there. Okay. Another Richard Mueller cross right here. This is Richard Mueller by Encyclia macrocarpum, or endocarpum, and it's got 2 little flowers. My yellow bird, all the way around in front here, is in bloom. It's very hard to see. It is behind my radiata, which the second spike is now opening up. So this is the radiata, 1 spike, 2 spikes, and you can see the yellow from the yellow bird straight behind it. My Calanthe Chariots of Fire is stuck here behind some plants that need to be repotted. I don't know if these 2 buds are going to open up now. Really suffered going to Orchid Quest. I have a no ID reed stem epidendrum. It's orange. That is open right there. I don't know if anybody know what it is. Let me know. A Nor Noble type yellow bird right here. So Noble type Dendrobium open. And then I don't see anything open in that stuff right back there. I've got a bud on this Phragmipedium, Paul Eugene Conroy. I was going to auction both the Paul Eugene Conroy and the Claudonum off, but my cats came by and proceeded to eat the plants. So I don't think anybody would bid on them. So I pulled them from the auction. That is my update for February. I hope you learned something from it.